Spectacular Spider-Man. Oh, how can I say I like this animated franchise of the Spider-Man universe? I say it's one of my favorites next to the '90s series. You can't go wrong with that nostalgic show. Again, I'm just reviewing the ones that came out during the 2000s. Now, if you're looking for me to do an Ultimate Spider-Man review, I'll probably get to that later today. It's just that show. I have to talk about it by itself, and I can't say I can just throw it into this list of Spider-Man reviews that I'm doing before I get ready for the Spider-Man series to come out. The new one that comes out next week. Oh, it comes out on the 3rd, so I hope to see it on July 4th weekend. The July 4th weekend. I'll be going back down to Jersey for 4th of July, but no, let's get down to the Spectacular Spider-Man review for the show. Spectacular Spider-Man. I enjoy it. It's one of my favorites, but a lot of people say it got canceled for no reasons, but here's why I think it got canceled. Okay, at first it was on the CW. Then after CW, it was bought by 4Kids. That was in the year of 2008, 2009. This show came out in 2008. So when it got revamped, they couldn't get second seasons for other shows that are airing. So that's why it kind of got its bad airing, because new episodes didn't come on every other Saturday. They would come on every once in a while, but we didn't get to see the second season on it. So I guess because Disney bought the rights to Marvel, and they only aired part of season 2 on there, and I believe watching up to season 2, episode 5, and the other seasons didn't come on, so I had to watch it online. But that's all I know of it. But Greg Meisman did say they were ready to do a 3rd season, but I guess due to not budget cuts, but due to Disney buying Marvel, it just didn't work with the rights to the show, because they wanted to do Disney wanted to do another series called the Ultimate Spider-Man series, which I'll get to later. Spectacular Spider-Man, I kind of have some nitpicks too, and some reasons why I liked it, and some reasons why I didn't like it. Now, I'm not saying I hated it. There's just some things about the series I didn't enjoy, like them putting Eddie Brock as Peter's friend. It's just something that was brought in because of the Ultimate Spider-Man game that came out 2 years before the series, I believe. I forget. I think it came out in 2006, 2005. But I forget exactly when that game came out. But they tried to do the same thing they did with Spider-Man in the series. That I enjoyed this film this series as a whole, but it was kind of hard to stand by, because the only thing I really didn't like was how they did Venom. I know people will complain and say, well, Venom was done pretty well. I just didn't like the Venom story arc. I like the Green Goblin story arc, like the mystery of who he is, because the mystery of who he is kind of was setting up for Hobgoblin, which was going to be in the 3rd season, but sadly we didn't get season 3, and it got canceled after season 2. It only surpassed after 2 seasons, and I thought it would have done really great if they done season 3. Greg Wiseman, he's a good writer. I enjoyed what he did for Spectacular Spider-Man, and I'm enjoying what he's doing for Young Justice as a whole. I might do a review of Young Justice season 1, and then might do some reviews and recaps of season 2, but I'm a little too far behind to do, so I might just do a review of Spider-Man of that second season to do it, and try to do season 3. But in the long haul, this series did really well. I enjoyed it and watched it, and I wish they could add a second season on DVD. They did the complete 1st season, but they didn't do the complete 2nd season. I did hear there is a Region 2 version of it in somewhere else. I forget, Canada or something has one. I forget, it's like a region 1 or region 2. Region 1 or region 2. Screw that, just watch it as it is. I'm not going to say where you can watch it, I'm not going to say it because due to copyright reasons. I kind of enjoyed Spectacular Spider-Man, and it was one of my favorite Spider-Man animated series in a while. I like how Keaton voiced act Peter Parker slash Spider-Man. And I liked how they revamped certain characters like Shocker and Electro and Lizard. And I really like what they did for Craven and other ones, but by the long run, I liked how they did a lot of these villains and a lot of these characters inside, like side characters, because it was more put on, like, it came into Spider-Man's sophomore year, so if of high school, so they kind of reference to the origin of it, and like in some episodes, like they refer back to it just for like a little quick bit. If you just like don't catch it, it's like you can barely blink, you can barely catch those little nods to that. But I enjoyed this series as a whole, and I wish it would have been back, but it's not. But I enjoyed the series as a whole. Greg Wiseman did a great job. Thumbs up to you, man. The series is pretty good, was good, and I enjoyed it. So, yeah, if you're looking for my rating from a 1 out of a 5, I give it a 5. But it might be just a little rant of certain nitpicks, but it's not bad of a show, and I enjoy it. So, yeah.